Hi, I'm Norwich90.
And I'm CUNY88.
And welcome back to One Night Full Circle, Part 8.
We died horribly in the last episode because reasons.
I didn't have my health up. But
we know what's coming. And we went through all the stuff that we had to do before, and now we should be going into the fight again.
Yep. Hey, what's up, guy?
We should have teleports.
I'm curious what this is, though. Let's read it.
Really doing it.
New stuff. We have now been on this planet for just over 4,000 years. The time is nigh when we will have recovered enough of our power to begin our conquest. You must have no more qualms about the morality of what we must do. The survival of our race depends on the successful harvest of our lifeblood from the people here. Just as the creatures here require air, so are we sustained by carbon. It's important for you to see why our race must live on. We are unique in this universe. You know that well. Carbon-based life is common, but we are born of shadow. This is proof enough that we are the ones chosen by the creators of the universe to prosper. Just as our ancestors left our spent homeworld to search for carbon 40,000 years ago, so have we come to Earth from Alpha Centauri to continue the cycle of death that grants us the joy of life. This is our destiny. Alpha Centauri is the closest,
Isn't carbon, like, in almost everything?
It's in a lot of things, yeah.
Like, could you just eat the coal? Or diamonds? Do you really need to eat us?
Diamonds, really? I mean...
They're made out of carbon?
Yeah, but diamonds are expensive.
I would rather them eat my diamonds than my heart.
Fair enough.
I'll give you the diamonds in my ring before you kill me. There's only a couple carrots in here, but... Like, we have a lot of carbon on this planet.
Yep.
Like, all the plant
oil, I mean...
Oil? We can make diamonds.
Yay! Killed her!
You know what I mean?
Or defeated her
We
again.
have machines that make diamonds.
Out of coal.
That. No, out of anything.
No.
You press plant life together with heat and pressure enough, it'll make a diamond.
It doesn't make carbon. It makes carbon that's in loose things like plants and forces
So
it.
then couldn't they just eat the plants?
Yes!
So why are you killing people?
Alright, moving on.
I don't understand.
I mean, I wouldn't want to chew on a diamond, personally. I don't imagine that tastes very good. Don't imagine it's easy to chew. I don't know. I killed her, and the other dude ran up this way, so I'm assuming this is the way I need to go. But I don't really know. Creepy room. Is that him? He's dead. He hasn't been injured, though. I think he died of starvation. Oh, different guy.
Oh, that's like the worst way to die.
Well,
It's
he
like
died
the
on his
slowest,
terms.
most painful way to die.
Yeah, but he died on his terms. He didn't get torn apart, at least.
I think I'd rather be torn apart than slowly starved to death.
Obviously, he didn't, so he didn't just open the door and walk out.
Well, by the time you get to the point at which you realize you're gonna die, you're too weak to get up and open the door.
Hey, what's up? So, I see you managed to make it into town safely. How goes your search? Thought there'd be some clues at the hospital, but there's no sign at all that my sister was even here. Ever here. What are you doing here? Didn't you say you were waiting for somebody? Yes, that's right, my brother. He isn't here yet, but I'm expecting him any moment now. About to head over to the university to meet him. University? What makes you think he'll come there? Well, his disappearance is connected to the accident, actually, that befell this town. Like you said, the hospital yielded no clues. So the only logical place left is the university, the site of the ill-fated demonstration itself. Doesn't it make sense to you that if there's any place that might hold all the answers, it's there? How you respond? Well, if Alyssa's there, it could be dangerous, but... I guess that's the only lead left to follow. Speaking of which, have you figured out anything else about the accident itself? I did manage to find some press material while looking around town. Apparently, the demonstration involved a new machine capable of using quantum mechanics to transport matter back in time. Time travel? Thought they'd They thought they'd created a time machine. It seems like it was a plausible method, based upon data collected from the merge that occurred at the military research facility 7 years ago. The work done here was just an extension of the older experiments. The merge incident, Colt told me he thinks that was linked to something here in Stillwater. What if whoever's behind that is behind all of this as well? It certainly seems that way. In any case, somebody had quite an interest in this kind of research. So what do you think happened? Well, that's pretty simple to answer based on what we know. The experiment involved time travel and the merging process, so someone must have meddled with time somehow, causing all of this. That seems like a logical assumption, but how can simply meddling with time have created all these monsters? That's pretty simple too. The monsters are from some point in the past, and whatever caused time to crash has brought them here to this time. From the past, but monsters like that have never existed. The only time such things could have possibly existed was during the merge incident that Colt told me about. Well, that's where they come from then, isn't it? But why would anyone want to travel back in time to an event like that? It doesn't make sense. Besides, Colt said these monsters are different than the ones he fought. Perhaps they're not from the merge event that he recalls then. Maybe they're from a timeline where the whole incident occurred differently somehow, which made them mutate in a different way. Someone must have gone back to change something that happened during the merge then. But why? For what reason? Well, that's the most important question of all, isn't it? And this still doesn't explain why the Shadow People are here, does it? You're right. I'm going to the university. If I can find out everything there is to know about what happened here, I'll surely know what happened to Alyssa, too. Do you want to come with me? You go on ahead. I'll wait here just a little longer. When Colt comes through here, he's going to need to know where to search next. Be careful.
Okay, so two things before you move on here. One, she very obviously isn't giving you any information about the Shadow People.
Alright.
The guy did. He gave you information about the monsters and the Shadow People that he found. She only ever seems to have information about monsters.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Two, that merge thing they were talking about, in real life, an event like that actually happened. Like, they were testing some machine with two giant electromagnets against each other, and the force created a weird thing, and, like, I don't know if it's time that happened or, like, materialism that happened with a merge. Like, people were inside the ship. They were trying to make the ship invisible using two giant electromagnets, and they caused people to actually go into the deck, and they were, like, stuck and died there. Like, half in the wood. I don't remember where... it was, like, an experiment on some naval ship they were going to do to try to make the ship invisible. And, like, all the crew members went insane, and they were half in the ship. The ones that weren't in the ship and fell all the way through or didn't go through at all, like, were insane and lost their minds and tried to attack rescuers.
Whatever. I've never heard of that.
Google it. Google it, all you lovely people that care. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the shadow person.
Found Manager's Diary. You're reading this because I am tired of reading after all of that.
August 12th. Craig's 40th birthday was 2 days ago, so he decided to spend the weekend out of town. He left me in charge, but he forgot to tell me the code for the cash register. I suppose I could figure it out if I really need to, so it doesn't bother me too much. Craig is infamous for how unoriginal his choice of code is. It was a 1, 2, 3, 4. He really should choose one that isn't so obvious to guess at. August 23rd. We managed to survive the first wave of monster attacks by shacking up in the shop, but Craig and I had a fight before about what to do next. I said we should make a break for the city limits where we can, but he's adamant on waiting here for rescue. If only there was some way to get out of here without taking
the streets.
August 26th. I found some old blueprints for this building. Before Craig bought this place, it was a maintenance building for the sewer system. There's a manhole leading to the sewers underneath the bathroom floor, so I've decided to try and escape underground. I'm going to lock the bathroom door behind me and leave the key with Craig in hopes that the monsters don't follow me down the hole, but I can't be too sure that there isn't already waiting down there for me anyway. That there's nothing not already waiting down there for me anyway.
Okay, one, why did you turn British when you started reading?
I don't know. Reasons.
You know, stuff and things. Oh, another creepy room.
The other day, I read a book to my preschoolers in that voice. The whole book. And they were just so captivated. It was ridiculous.
Oh, you should break your hand.
You just caught something on fire?
Cash register's locked with a numeric code. Well, I happen to know it's 1. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Why is that on fire? It's jammed shut. Must be something blocking on the other side. Did I take damage? I don't know.
What caught fire? What even is that?
I know.
Is it a British date where the day goes first? It is. Ah, that. See? I knew it. That's why I gave him a British voice. That's why I gave him a British voice. He's from Britain because they do the day first and then the month. They do that in Ireland too, but I don't have a very good Irish accent.
It's pretty much a European
Top
thing.
of the morning to your laddies. Yeah, I know it is. It's like all of Europe does that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think even Japan does that. We're the only ones that don't do that. Like we're the only ones that use the imperial.
Someone dug through the floor, revealing a manhole. I don't want to go there yet. Can I get the pick? Nope. I thought for sure I could.
I want the pickaxe.
Okay.
Here we go. Copyrighted music. La la la.
Copyrighted music. La la la. Sorry, that's from the video game in the 90s. They jump in the water. Go this way for a little while. I think I'll go up. Caught Tion. Found an instruction manual.
You have too much crap.
Congratulations on your purchase and installation of the Marconi Industries automated floodgate control system. This state-of-the-art machine regulates and controls the water flow of your treatment facility, designed to promote effective water treatment and prevent the spread of contaminants. The Marconi Industries system can analyze water samples from different sectors of your facility and automatically open and close floodgates dependent on the results. For example, if the system detects a contaminated sample, it can shut off all flow from the source of the sample to prevent contaminated water from mixing with uncontaminated water. To have the system analyze the sample, pour the collected water into the chemical analysis computer. 2. Input the 4 numeral code corresponding to the sample's source floodgate. The technicians who installed your system will have numbered each floodgate in your facility. Alright, thanks. Computer terminal of some kind. There's a small hole beside the computer labeled Insert Sample. I have no sample to insert. I'm sorry.
So we have to control the floodgates to let ourselves through by using that computer.
Probably. Oh, hey, what's up?
How are you doing?
Wasn't expecting you. So,
You're new.
could you,
You're different. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. Is that a door over there? That
I think so.
Yeah. Well then.
Oh, this is...
That happened.
Uh-oh. I can collect some of the sewer water if I had something to keep it in.
Well, I don't have a bottle or nothing.
It's a control panel for the ladder. Lower ladder. Press the button, the ladder won't descend. The floodgate's still open, of course.
Oh, I can't go up there because there's no water. Oh, really? Those look like those Sabermen from Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Alright.
Don't they?
I can't get through there without killing this retard. Okay, I killed him. Jeez.
They look like Sabermen from Dragon Ball Z.
Cybermen.
Cybermen, sorry.
Found a bottle of stimulants. Well, that's great. That's not what I need, though. Door went open. Seems to be locked, of course.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Says your health is low.
Yeah, I know. Not much I can do. Killed him.
Yay!
Tell me if this is sewer key.
There's probably a save point. Look, a save point! Looky there!
Do you want to read the old article? Or?
Yeah.
You read it.
Research facility decimated, July 29th, 2012. Puzzlement takes hold of society this week as the lone survivor of the Marcani Industries disappearance reveals his version of events relating to the bizarre incident. Robert Colt, the CIA agent who was investigating criminal activities at the facility, names a quantum mechanical phenomenon called a merge as the cause of the incident. Investigations have begun regarding those behind the tragedy, an entity, at this time unknown, who funded facility administrator Alex Marcani's attempt to destroy the compound. 104 people were killed when the merge occurred on the 7th of this month, pulling the research facility through a dimensional tear. It is allegedly due to Agent Colt's efforts that the facility was eventually returned to reality.
I'm going to go ahead and save it here, and we're going to grab the other 2 items later on the off chance that they're important and I forget what I'm doing. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Bye-bye!
Is that where you're gonna sleep?
No.
Oh.